India finds itself at the heart of a complex geopolitical ballet. Two powerful partners, the United States and China, court its favor. Each offers opportunities for economic growth and strategic alliances. However, India must tread carefully. Historical tensions with China, particularly the unresolved border disputes, cast a long shadow. Meanwhile, India's growing partnership with the US, fueled by shared concerns about China's rise, adds another layer of complexity. India seeks to maintain its strategic autonomy. It wants to avoid being drawn into a binary conflict between the two superpowers. This balancing act, navigating between cooperation and competition, defines India's foreign policy today. The stakes are high, with implications for regional stability and the global balance of power. Understanding India's relationship with China requires looking back at the 1962 Sino-Indian War. This brief but devastating conflict, rooted in territorial disputes along the Himalayan border, continues to shape bilateral relations. The war ended in a decisive Chinese victory, leaving a scar on India's national psyche. Distrust and suspicion have lingered for decades. The disputed border, known as the Line of Actual Control, remains a flashpoint. Despite numerous rounds of talks, a lasting solution remains elusive. Military buildups along the Line of Actual Control, occasional skirmishes, and heightened rhetoric exacerbate tensions. The legacy of 1962 serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. It underscores the challenges India faces in managing its relationship with a powerful and assertive neighbor. In contrast to the fraught relationship with China, marked by border disputes and geopolitical tensions, India's ties with the United States have flourished in recent years, evolving into a robust and multifaceted partnership. This burgeoning partnership is driven by converging strategic interests, particularly concerns about China's growing assertiveness in the Indo-Pacific region. The US sees India as a key player in its Indo-Pacific strategy, essential for maintaining regional stability and security. It aims to counterbalance China's influence in the region, ensuring a free and open Indo-Pacific. Defense cooperation has become a cornerstone of the relationship, with both nations investing heavily in joint initiatives. Joint military exercises, arms sales, and technology sharing have all increased significantly, enhancing interoperability and mutual trust. The two countries also collaborate on maritime security, counterterrorism, and cyber defense, addressing common threats and challenges. The US-India partnership extends beyond the security realm, encompassing economic, scientific, and technological cooperation. Economic ties are also strengthening, with growing trade and investment flows, fostering innovation and job creation in both countries. Shared democratic values and a commitment to a rules-based international order provide a strong foundation for the relationship, promoting peace and prosperity globally. Section 4. Tentative Bridges. India's engagement with China. Despite lingering mistrust and ongoing border tensions, India recognizes the need for dialogue and engagement with China. The relationship between these two nations is complex, marked by historical disputes and contemporary challenges. Both countries are Asian giants with interconnected economies and shared interests in global issues like climate change and pandemics. Their economic ties are significant, with trade volumes reaching impressive figures annually, making cooperation essential for regional stability. Recent years have seen efforts to stabilize the border and enhance communication. These efforts include regular meetings between military commanders and diplomatic channels remaining open to address any incidents promptly. Agreements on disengagement in certain disputed areas have been reached. These agreements are crucial steps towards reducing the risk of accidental clashes and building a framework for long-term peace. High-level meetings and cultural exchanges aim to rebuild trust and promote understanding. However, progress remains fragile. Cultural exchanges, including student programs and artistic collaborations, play a vital role in bridging the gap between the two societies. Deep-seated suspicions and strategic competition, particularly in the Indian Ocean region, continue to pose challenges. Both nations are expanding their naval capabilities, leading to a strategic rivalry that complicates their relationship. India's engagement with China is characterized by cautious optimism. While there are significant hurdles, there is also a recognition of the potential benefits of a stable and cooperative relationship. It seeks to manage differences, explore areas of cooperation, and prevent tensions from spiraling into conflict. By focusing on dialogue and mutual interests, both nations hope to pave the way for a more peaceful and prosperous future. Section 5. The economics of engagement, trade, and interdependence. Economics adds another layer of complexity to India's balancing act. The intricate web of trade relationships and economic dependencies shapes India's foreign policy and domestic strategies. China is India's largest trading partner, with bilateral trade reaching record levels in recent years. This relationship is marked by both cooperation and competition. Indian businesses rely heavily on Chinese imports, ranging from electronics to industrial machinery. Meanwhile, Chinese companies see India as a vast and lucrative market for their goods, from consumer electronics to textiles. However, this economic interdependence is not without its challenges. The relationship is often strained by geopolitical tensions and trade disputes. India has a significant trade deficit with China, which has fueled concerns about unfair trade practices and economic imbalance. These concerns have led to calls for more stringent trade policies and measures to protect domestic industries. There are also worries about Chinese dominance in key sectors, such as technology and manufacturing, which could undermine India's economic sovereignty. On the other hand, the United States represents a crucial economic partner for India. The two countries share a robust trade relationship that spans various sectors. American companies are major investors in the Indian economy, contributing significantly to sectors like technology, pharmaceuticals, and services. Bilateral trade in technology, pharmaceuticals, and other sectors is flourishing, creating jobs and driving innovation in both countries. India seeks to leverage its economic ties with both China and the US to fuel its own growth and development. By balancing these relationships, India aims to maximize its economic benefits. It aims to diversify its trade relationships, attract foreign investment, and enhance its position in global supply chains. This strategy is crucial for India's long-term economic stability and growth. By fostering a diverse range of economic partnerships, India hopes to build a resilient economy that can withstand global uncertainties and continue to thrive in an interconnected world. Section 6. Building defenses, India's growing military power. As India navigates the complexities of its relationships with China and the US, it is also undertaking a significant military modernization program. Driven by security concerns and the desire to project power, India aims to enhance its defense capabilities across all domains. Defense deals with the US have become increasingly prominent, providing India with advanced weaponry, technology, and intelligence sharing. However, India maintains a policy of strategic autonomy when it comes to defense procurement. It seeks to diversify its sources of arms and avoid over-reliance on any one country. India's military modernization is not solely focused on China. It also aims to address threats from Pakistan, terrorism, and other regional challenges.